All right, guys, welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to go over support and resistance. Support and resistance is a very important key factor when it comes to trading. Sorry, my candles are still on Hakanashi. So it's very simple. It's basically your support, which is your floor, and then you have your resistance, which is your ceiling. So I will get into marking that up in a second, but I basically just want to say when price touches your floor, you're going to look for a buy. So in this case, ready? We will mark this zone up. Boom. Now that's my resistance right here. So price touches this resistance right here, boom, shoots up. Okay? And the same goes for up here. So I might move this in a second. Hang on. Okay, so you see how it touches here and it also touches over here as well. So price came to this area a lot of times and it rejected this area also. So when you see that happen, you want to look for a sell. So you could have, this is on the daily chart, by the way, guys. I'm on a higher time frame. This is probably the best time frame that you want to mark these zones up, because this is where price goes to and rejects or breaks. As you see right here, it broke through my ceiling and it came down, which actually turned my ceiling into a floor. So now, boom, it broke off here, but for some reason price didn't want to keep going up, so it came down, broke through my floor right here, and you see it breaks through. Now we're looking for a retest. So a retest basically means coming back up to this area to either one, break through, or two, come down again, which you could catch a sell. And a lot of traders would get in right here, but also a lot of more experienced traders would wait, because price broke down so hard with a bullish and engulfing candle right here. You can see it broke this structure, broke through. So whenever you see it break through a zone like this, it's always going to come back up to retest. Okay? So it broke through, came back up, and retested this now ceiling. The floor turned to the ceiling. I hope you guys are seeing this. And boom, came back down. So broke through my structure, came back up to retest. So I would be looking for sells in any of this area right here. And then boom, you just caught all these pips. Boom. And came back up over here to then retest that same zone. So you could have honestly waited to see if it broke through, or waited for a retest, which it didn't do what it did here. It did kind of like a mini retest. So you see basically a long red candle. That's what we call a bearish engulfing candle. So it breaks structure hard. Like sellers came in and went boom, really broke that down through the structure. And then you have your little retest back up here. And this is where you'd want to be looking for a sell. And then boom, you catch all these pips. All these pips right here. Boom. Money. Money in the bank. And now, right now, price is actually consolidating. Another bearish engulfing. So it could come back down to my floor, or it could reverse and go back up to my ceiling. So right now, I honestly wouldn't touch this, but we're basically just going over support and resistance this video. And so those are your two main support zones. You can go ahead and mark up other zones inside, like I would do right here, because boom, touches up here, boom. These are like mini trades you could honestly get into. So boom, from right here, that's still a lot of pips. That's a lot of money to collect right there. So this is key parts when you're looking at the markets. I would also mark up, I'd say this area, because boom, came down, boom, came back up to now retest this one, boom, broke through, came down, boom, cut pips there. But you see how it consolidated. So this is what you call a consolidation zone, where price doesn't know what it wants to do yet. So it's just bouncing up and down, and yeah. So you would not want to touch the market in this case. You would wait, boom, bearish engulfing, come back up to retest, boom, catch a sell. It's that simple. You could literally just trade with support and resistance and make a lot of money. But that is basically really it with support and resistance. It's very, very simple. In a next video, maybe not the next, but obviously within the course, you will see zone retracement. And it's basically the same thing, but it's a zone. So it would actually, it's traders like it more than just support and resistance, but I will go over that. But basically, that's really it with support and resistance. And you can obviously do this on every time frame. So I would do it on the daily. Boom. I'd come down to the 4 hour. You would see more action going on, um, which basically means just more candles. And you mark up your zones. So boom, trade zone to zone, zone to zone, and then keep going down. So I only like to do the daily, the 4 hour, the hour, um, 30 sometimes, 15, 5, 1. That's basically all I really trade. And when I call out trade setups in the chats, you will see basically that it's just really those time zones, that I trade with. And the more you go down, the more crazy action you see. So that's just basically better entries, just to find a better entry the lower you go. But yeah, guys, that's basically it for support and resistance. I hope you guys are taking notes and you guys are really implementing this into your own charts. So I want you guys to go on your charts right now and start marking up support and resistance. Mark up all the zones you can see and start identifying your floor and your ceiling, and really look back on the markets to see where price is rejecting and where price is respecting. So you can see in the future when it does these similar tactics, you will be able to find entries and kind of basically have more confidence to get into a trade. So I definitely want you guys to do that and go in the chats and ask me any questions if you have any questions. But other than that, guys, that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.